Hello everyone, welcome back to Dalmatians. I am Dreamsword, and today I'm joined by...
Hello.
His name is Hello, I guess. Anyway, today's level is the Toy
And you're
Store.
joined with by FX...
Yeah.
Hi, kitty cat.
Someone.
What are you doing here?
Ahem. I am Sergeant Tibbs, and I've been sent to help you save
Fun
your
fact, when I
brothers
was a
and
kid, I
sisters
thought he said
and
Sergeant,
down Cruella de
Tibbs.
word very less appropriate.
Well,
I actually heard it. I was going to mention that,
I'll
but
take any help you can give me, Mr. Tibbs. See you soon.
And I thought it was the funniest thing when I was a kid. I still do. That shows you how I'm trying. But, anyway, this is the Toy Store level. You would figure it being a toy store would be packed with a lot more enemies, but not really. This level is actually pretty open and fair.
Way to go!
And also, it's one of the more annoying levels to get 100% in. Yet again, why I am not bothering to do a 100% run of this game. But,
why are they moving?
why are what moving?
Those pictures. Is it just texture clipping, or is it supposed to be that way?
It's texture clipping.
That's adorable.
Yeah, there's a lot of texture clipping in this game, actually. And here's another reason why getting 100% on certain levels is really annoying, because they expect you to climb up to the top of this thing and slide down. But I have a much easier way of dealing with that. However, in later levels where they expect you to do that, well, you're kind of out of luck. So, have fun with that, kids. But yeah, you're gonna see me try horribly, because the jumping physics in this game are a little inconsistent. Anyway, Nico, what is your experience with this game? Because if I remember right, you played this as a kid, right?
Now that I'm look at it, I think I only played the first one, but it looks pretty similar to that one, and
So, Sergeant Tibbs,
Okay.
are you from the country? Out by Cruella's place?
yes, I'm quite familiar with the area nearby her.
I'm not going to actually help you in that area, though.
Tim, is that near her toy factory? How do I get there?
well, they can't have more than one character on the screen, otherwise it would just crash. There was one more character and movement.
From the heights
Okay.
of Big Ben's bell tower, you can contact the barking chain at twilight.
Or you could just tell me
Those
how to get to
dogs
her
should be able
house.
to help you get out of London and make your way through the
okay,
countryside
fine,
to Cruella's mansion.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Tibbs.
It's Sergeant, not Mister. Thank you. You were saying?
No, oh, that.
Yeah, you can jump up this slide. Screw doing it the normal way.
No, I played the first one. I remember it being pretty fun. I played the PC version, so the controls were kind of wonky.
Yeah, there were a bunch of versions of this one too. Me, of course, playing the PS1 version on my PS3. If you hadn't noticed. Anyway, keep this room in mind because, or at least certain details of it, because there's a little thing with it later.
Oh, are they reusing it?
No, I'll explain it later on in the
Hey,
video.
Sergeant Tibbs, do you know what this cannon thing is?
What is canon? Well, you see, that is when details of a storyline are actually relevant to the plot.
Press your action button.
Or it could be a toy. Okay.
Is it safe?
Oh, yes. They're just toys. The targets should be clearly visible. Shoot all of them, and you will receive a bonus.
Now, he's half lying here. You don't shoot all of the targets, because after a while, targets will just insta-spawn. So you kind of just have to shoot 10.
So you destroy bubbles with bubbles.
Yes.
It's bubble genocide?
Bubble stuff.
You're a super puppy!
Thank you. Anyway. But yeah, keep this room in mind, because there are certain details of it you're going to have to keep in it. And remember, Tibbs there ran through that door, but we met him downstairs. That's a little hint as to the weird layout of this area. Although you probably are not going to get that as a kid. Like this trampoline here. You see how there's an arrow on it, and in the previous area there was the trampoline to show us how to get back upstairs. Now, this points to this ledge up there. This is a mean trick meant to waste your time. There is no way you can actually bounce high enough to get to that ledge. You have to get there through another means that I'll show later. And not to mention, trampoline physics in this game are really weird. This is why I spent so long bouncing on this thing, because with a lot of bounce sections, you have to bounce around a good while before you actually get optimal height.
That's silly.
Yeah, and so I cut away here and just go to the next room. Anyway, not talking to him yet. Yeah, and if you didn't notice on the trampoline, there's a dude shooting at you, and that doesn't help things either.
Hi again, Mr. Tibbs. Is that a real train?
It is a scale model of an actual steam train. And you can ride it in the
Scale
snow.
model of an actual steam. Doesn't look very convincing. Anyway.
Yeah, the music
yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah, I got stupid there, so I was like, let's just fix that. And did you notice the pun there? Paused. I love it. Anyway, Tibbs is over there, but we ain't gonna talk to him yet.
Oh.
That's the way out of the level, and essentially there's a thing with the train you're supposed to, and the train will sit there and wait for you until you decide to board it. It doesn't leave, so don't worry about it. And see, this is what I meant by you having to bounce for optimal height.
The trampolines are built.
Yeah. There we go, and then I screw it up. I just... God. But yeah,
What
this
the
level...
hell is going on?
You have to get to the rocket ship. That's what you have to do. But yeah, if you haven't noticed already, the levels get longer as they go. And you gotta love that clipping.
Ripping off.
But in fact, the final level of this game is actually surprisingly short, all things considered.
They run out of money.
I guess, yeah. And but you'll see that later. Take a ride, yeah. This will take you all around the stage if you want to backtrack. However, we're only going to make 2 quick stops. First, here's the secret room, and it's a pinball game. I don't know how they got away with this, but hey. There's anyway, you have to do pinball to open that gate there, but there's a way you can actually cheat at this game that I'll show you briefly. See, you can actually jump and control yourself. But I try to do it the legit way for the most part. For the most part. Yes. And then eventually I just kind of get fed up and decide to just screw it. And see, you can also go outside it too, and it doesn't count it against you.
Doesn't count anything, really.
Yeah, basically. As long as all of them are lit up, they don't care. So now... What sick Cruella robot puts a dog in a crate, and then says, okay, in order to get this dog out of this crate, you need to do this pinball game. Have fun. Like,
it's probably the same one who set up those trampolines.
Probably. I mean, that's just mean, you know? And then, of course, you have to angle your thumbs to get all the bones on top of these things. I don't know who Oddball here is voiced by. I should probably look that up for the next part, because, I think she's the same one who did it in the cartoon.
Oh.
I would imagine, anyway, because she sounds very similar if it's not the same girl.
It's hard to tell with how muffled the voices are.
Yeah. And then... Yeah, this one's also designed to trick you, because they bring you up here to make you think you can make that jump, and that's how you're supposed to get over there, right? Not quite. But that doesn't mean I can't attempt it anyway. Here we go! Nope. So anyway, cut away and we're gonna talk to Tibbs.
Hello, friend. In order to reach the exit, you must take this elevator down to the basement warehouse.
That doesn't make sense, Tibbs.
How do I do that?
Just walk into the elevator and press your action button.
Which one?
That sounds easy.
There are a lot of action buttons, Tibbs. Oh god, where'd you go? Whatever. Forget it. And note that this toy store has only 2 floors, apparently.
Only? That's quite a lot.
And also, Cruella's really sick because one of her toys is a race car with a stick of dynamite attached. What kid is gonna play with that?
I would.
Yeah, you would. You foreigners and your dangerous toys and your non-compliance. I swear.
I mean... you know...
More importantly, who would buy their kid that? That's another question. And that's the only way those punching back can hit. I just wanted to show that off. And one of our...
You're the greatest.
Thank you.
You take no fall damage.
Nope, there's no fall damage in this game. You can drop from as large of a height as you want.
It's like Okami.
Basically, yeah. So Okami is the mother to all of these Dalmatians.
Yes.
Canon.
It's canon.
I mean, Dipstick's wife? Nah, son. It was Okami. Or rather,
Oh.
Amaterasu, her name.
Amaterasu is the mother to us all.
Yeah. So there you go. And there's our exit out of here, but we're not gonna quite head there yet because I still need to show off how to get to those upper ledges. It doesn't really make sense when you think about things. So here we are, this bottom room. There's a door, and look, we're higher up than going through the room on the top. I don't know how you do that, quite honestly.
Secret set of stairs where I don't know.
Yeah, you figure the lower door would lead you to the lower part, and the upper door would lead you to the upper part, but, I guess...
Nice job.
Thank you. No idea how you're supposed to get to that enemy over there, by the way. So I just said screw it, and, went to the exit. Maybe if I find out, or if I remember, I'll go back and show it, but, for now, we're basically all done with this level. Switch puppies. No.
Oh, so you can switch between all of them.
Yep. Or rather, just Domino and Oddball, since they're the main characters.
Okay.
Indeed. Anyway, next time is Piccadilly. We'll see you then.